Breaking news. What no one has told you about the personal crisis our quarterback is going through could shatter our Super Bowl hopes. While the organization tries to hide this family emergency, other teams are already exploiting our vulnerability. Exclusive. The Commanders are preparing for a historic international raid that only we will reveal to you before anyone else. And attention, DMV. An elite quarterback destroyer is available right now, and we could lose them at any moment if we don't act. This combination of factors will create a perfect storm that will decide whether we dominate the NFL or sink into mediocrity. Only true fans who like and subscribe now deserve to be part of this burgundy revolution. Are you in or out? The mother-son relationship that holds the future of our franchise is going through a critical moment. What happens when your mother is also your agent? What happens when generational barriers threaten to create distance at the most important moment of your career? The story behind Jaden Daniels and Regina Jackson goes far beyond touchdowns and victories. Everything changed with the tragic death of Kieran Lacey, a former teammate and close friend of our quarterback. This devastating event revealed a worrying reality about the current generation of players. They don't talk, as Regina says. In a world dominated by text messages and social media, young athletes like Daniels process their emotions in silence, something that terrifies any parent. It really hurts because as a parent, what we want to do is be protective. It's our job, confessed Regina. The tragedy led her to have a direct conversation with Jaden. No matter what it is, call me for everything. There's nothing we can't get you out of because mental health is real. But are our young talents really listening? I believe this generation faces unique challenges that we barely understand. The pressure, the expectations, the millions of eyes constantly judging every move, and all without the emotional tools to process it adequately. Criticism towards Regina for being too involved in Jaden's life has been constant. Is it fair to attack a mother for protecting her child in the jungle that can be the NFL? I'll say this. Behind every great athlete is an unbreakable support network, and for Daniels, that network starts with his mother. Now I ask you, how would we maintain the balance between supporting our child and giving them the space to grow as a professional if we were in Regina Jackson's shoes? After 9 long years, the Commanders will cross the Atlantic again. On November 16th, 2025, Madrid, Spain, will witness the Burgundy might when we face the Miami Dolphins at the iconic Santiago Bernabeu. This is no ordinary match. It will be the first NFL game on Spanish soil, making our franchise a pioneer in the international expansion of American football. The kickoff is set for 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, meaning early bird fans will have their reward. The last time Washington played on international soil was almost a decade ago. Do you remember what the team was like then? I believe this game represents much more than just a game. It's a statement that the Commanders are ready to be a global brand, a symbol of the new era we're building. Our last encounter with the Dolphins wasn't exactly memorable. A painful 45-15 loss in 2023 that we all want to forget. But this 2025 team is nothing like that one. We're talking about a transformed franchise with Super Bowl aspirations and talent that makes any rival tremble. The NFL continues to expand internationally, from London to Germany, Ireland, and Brazil. Now Spain joins the party and will be the hosts. I tell you, this game could be the perfect springboard towards the final stretch of the season. Now I ask you, do you think this international match will benefit or harm our playoff aspirations considering the long trip mid-season? An earthquake is shaking Cincinnati, and its shockwaves could reach Washington. Trey Hendrickson, the all-pro defensive player from the Bengals, is in open war with his franchise over a contract dispute that seems unsolvable. The situation has reached a critical point. Hendrickson revealed that negotiations have completely stalled. The Bengals refused to talk about an extension, opting for complete silence. The result? An elite pass rusher available in the market, just what our defense desperately needs. On Tuesday, Hendrickson appeared at the Bengals facilities, but without a uniform. His goal? To support young players and vent in front of the media for 25 minutes after practice. If I were here with 4 sacks, they'd want a pay cut and some money back. I'm not going to apologize for the fees paid to defensive ends in the National Football League. He shot without filters. And he's absolutely right. I believe the NFL is a ruthless business where teams squeeze players until they can replace them. Hendrickson knows his worth and the current price of quality pass rushers, but the Bengals, after paying Jamar Chase and T. Higgins, seem reluctant to satisfy their best defensive player. The Bengals owner, Mike Brown, is notoriously stingy. Even his first-round pick, Shamar Stewart, avoided participating in the last minicamp due to concerns with the structure of his contract. If Brown doesn't loosen the purse strings, a trade is the only viable option. The Commanders should be very attentive, despite not having much draft capital for 2026. We don't have second or fourth round picks, which complicates things. But Peters might sacrifice some 2027 selections if he's convinced this move can push us toward the Super Bowl. Now I ask you, how much would you be willing to sacrifice to bring Hendrickson and strengthen our defensive line? Would a first-round pick be too much? The bomb has just exploded, and the epicenter is our own quarterback. Cody Benjamin of CBS Sports has placed Jaden Daniels as #1 in his post-draft quarterback rankings, above names like Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, Lamar Jackson, and Josh Allen. Exaggeration or premonition? Adam Peters worked tirelessly this offseason to surround Daniels with everything needed to shine. The Commanders got more than they ever thought possible from the dynamic quarterback in his rookie season. Now, ensuring this is sustainable has become the general manager's most urgent priority. Recency bias? Sure, admits Benjamin. But it would be hard to find an NFL team that wouldn't rush to claim him as their quarterback of the present and future, including the contenders. He was simply unfazed during much of his dynamic debut, which ended at the doors of the Super Bowl. I believe that although this may seem hasty, Daniels has his sights set on the title of top dog. He's highly ambitious, hugely motivated, and takes nothing for granted. The next season will be tougher with a bigger target on his back, but his automatic's exceptional performance under pressure in his rookie year is the best possible foundation to build on. Daniels knows that what was achieved last season means nothing now. He's completely focused on the future and the next challenge. Evolving as a leader, trusting more in his pocket passes, and helping the Commanders prove that the achievements of 2024 were not just a passing flash. Peters believes we have a superstar in our hands. The fans think so too, and the locker room is completely on board. Daniels has the world at his feet. Another step forward could turn him into the face of the entire league when all is said and done. Now I ask you, is it fair to place such high expectations on the shoulders of a quarterback just beginning his second season? Or do you think Daniels has the perfect mindset to handle this pressure? The crowning moment has arrived. Fox Sports and respected analyst Bucky Brooks have placed the Washington Commanders as the third best team in the entire NFL. Only the Buffalo Bills and the champion Philadelphia Eagles surpass us in this prestigious ranking. The second year of the Jaden Daniels experience could lead to a parade around the nation's capital next February, wrote Brooks. The team has surrounded the 2024 Offensive Rookie of the Year with more weapons, Deebo Samuel, and protectors, Laremy Tunsil and Josh Connolly Jr., that will help him play at an elite level. The moves in the free agent market and the draft to improve the offensive line and protect Daniels are paying off in terms of perception. But Brooks also highlighted the work on defense. Through patches, the defense has added some young playmakers, Trey Amos, and experienced veterans, Javon Kinlaw, Deatrick Wise, and Eddie Goldman, to help the team. I believe this recognition validates all the work done from the management to the coaching staff. Just 2 seasons ago, no one would have placed us even among the top 10. Now we're talking about titles and Super Bowls. We still have questions, especially in the pass rush department. Could Hendrickson be the solution? Seth, but if we can improve in those positions before the season starts, we'll have the chance to be one of the best teams, not only in the NFC, but in the entire league. Now I ask you, is this the best version of the Commanders you've ever seen in Owain? Your life? Or do you think there are still fundamental pieces we lack to be true contenders? The pieces are lining up perfectly. A quarterback that some already consider the best in the league. A team rated among the top 3 by respected analysts. An international stage awaits us. a potential defensive reinforcement that could be the final piece of the puzzle. And all this while navigating the human aspects that affect even our biggest stars. What do you think? Are we witnessing the birth of a dynasty in Washington? Can Jaden Daniels handle the pressure of being considered the best so soon? Should we sacrifice draft picks for Hendrickson? Your opinion is crucial to this community. Here's your daily roundup of the most important news about the Redskins. If you value this type of in-depth analysis about our team, I invite you to subscribe right now. We are more than just a channel. We are a family united by the passion for burgundy and gold. Every subscription helps us continue bringing you the best content about the Commanders. And remember, hail to the Redskins!